Well, I hope I'm live again. If not, it will just be a video. I've been trying out this for a while, so I hope I get it this time. Guys, if you're watching, good morning. I'm out here this morning cutting peppers. See, cutting Scotch Bonnet peppers. I soon show them to you when I focus the camera there. So once I start cutting, I'm not going to be able to talk to you because, my hands can't touch anything else. So I am I'm gonna cut the peppers to get the seed from some of them, and the rest and most of them will go into my sauce. So um, I'm gonna I'm gonna have a grapefruit um, and see if I can at least answer any questions by looking at my iPad. So I'm gonna try set up the iPad again to see if I can see anything. Okay, I think I'm gonna be able to see it now. Okay, yeah, I should be able to see it now. Okay, good. So you're good now. So I think you should be able to see the flowers and the birds and everything and see me. Alright? So I'm gonna just set this straighten this out a bit. Yeah, so I'm gonna cut peppers guys and I take you along with me. I was showing before that I use vanilla. This is plain. It doesn't matter. My sister told me to use vanilla so that I can put on my skin for to prevent mosquito. There's a lot of mosquitoes out here. So that's what I'm gonna try and do. I'm gonna try, but I didn't eat anything yet, so I'm gonna cut a grapefruit. And I always eat a grapefruit, almost always eat a grapefruit. And I wanna do this before the sun come up. I wanna do this before the sun come up. So the sun come to the backyard here very like about 11:30. So I wanna do it before. Now this grape butter man. Grape butter. Anyway, I'm just gonna go. Mm-hmm. I think I'm only gonna have two slices and I'm good to go. I'm sure you can hear all the birds. I got a hummingbird feeder over there and a regular bird feeder. And they come there and fight. The hummingbirds come and fight. I should put this over here so I don't turn my back to the camera. Yeah. Turn this way. Me and live don't get along. So almost every time I try to do a live, something not working right. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna I'll check every now and again, see if there's a comment. I put away this selfie stick. But after I'm done, I can't touch anything. Once I start, I can't touch anything. So, actually gonna take off these glasses and put this on. It's my goggles that I use to prevent pepper seed from getting into my eyes. Let me put this away. Put this over there. Gotta put on my gloves. I gotta put on like 2 gloves. Because sometimes you think you have on a glove and the pepper burn come the burn come right um, through the gloves. So I tend to put 2 on. I put on 2 of them. I need like 2 different containers put the um to put the peppers in. I don't know what's going on. I'm not going to be able to see anything on this. Of course, commercial. Oh, somebody is saying something. I got to put on my other glasses. So I'm actually live this time. I can't see what they're saying. Oh, no, it's not anybody. This YouTube thing come on. It come on to tell you that to be careful in the chat and all of that stuff. Should I just keep this on just in case and put this on over it? Because I can do that. Okay. Yeah, you can't see when I'm cutting the peppers, right? So I'm just cutting. Man, yeah, that smell hitting me already. Cutting. I gotta take out these stems. I take the stems out. As I tell you, I pick the peppers with the stems. I don't leave the stems on the tree so that yeah, I have to do this before the sun come up. So taking out stems and cutting peppers. Yeah, I'm trying to focus on the table so you could see what I'm doing instead of focus on me. I'm just cutting the peppers. But man, the smell is a good thing I'm outside. And that's why I do it outside, because when you do it outside, mosquito, bees, everybody around here. I gotta try and do this as quickly as possible so I can get back inside out of the heat before the sun come up. And you see I'm wearing long sleeve blouse I have to also wear long pants because it's hot. I generally come out here in a shorts, but I have to wear. I have to wear. You can see what I'm cutting right here. You can see. Yeah, I have to wear long sleeve, everything, long pants, long sleeve, so that the mosquito don't get me. A mosquito get you, man. A mosquito out here this year. I've not encountered so much mosquito like this year. I don't know if they rise up this year. They have been an uprising of some kind. That's the one that's not good, I take it out because it don't make sense. If it's a black inside, you can't use them. The black inside. I want to see what it look like inside. Oh, the smell hit you. Smell good, but it smell hot. That's what it look like inside. Yeah, guys, if you're just coming on, I am here cutting peppers for the seed. This one is no good. Cutting peppers for seed and for some of them to put in my sauce. You have to keep the container covered, with paper towel because flies will fly on them and I can't help that. So, they're gonna be cooked, so the pepper is gonna be cooked. So no germs can get on them, but you don't want no fly on them or any insect, I'm outside, so any insect can fly. These are not bad, but this one is good. As I say, I can't touch the screen, I can't touch anything because pepper is on my hand now. I don't want to take off the gloves, even though I have quite a few of them here. I don't want to take it off. It's not good. Why that one spoil already? Yeah. So yeah, I'm out here doing the do, cutting peppers. Cutting Scotch Bonnet peppers, I should say. Taking out all the stems on these before I cut them. I already washed them inside, so. But cutting them inside is a problem because nobody can breathe in there if I stay in there and cut them. So I even um, have to cut them out here, bag them up, then I put them in the container. I have a container right here, and I'll show it to you. That I used to oops, something was biting that time. Get you. And if you come by here and you're watching, please click the like button. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And some of these peppers are so big. Look at this one. They're huge. Some of these Scotch Bonnet. Huge. Call this one. Man, this one broad. Look at this one. So you got the bulge under the bottom. Not ripe totally, but still good. Take out this green part. I don't want that green part to be in my sauce. It's from the stem because you can change the color, and I want it to keep bright yellow to orange, as bright a color as I can. So I don't yeah, I don't want to allow any other colors inside of it. I just want the bright orange or like the bright colors to keep the sauce color bright. Yeah? Okay. I gotta get out all of that stem. Sometimes you pull the stem, it leave a little piece back, and I don't want anything left back in there, man. Getting hot out here, but the sun is not on me yet, so that's a good thing. This is filling up. I gotta start with this one. This one almost full. Set that here so it's not exposed. I don't know why I never thought of doing this before. Well, every year I sit down here like 2, 3 times a year and cut peppers, and I never thought of doing like a live or anything with it, but today I'm doing it. Cutting peppers in case you're stopping by and you don't know what I'm doing. I'm cutting Scotch Bonnet peppers, cutting them outside instead of inside so they don't get so that the fumes don't smell up the whole house. The family don't like when I cut when I cut peppers in there because it smell up the place. Hot pepper, fumes, and it lasts for a long time. That's not a good thing for everybody. I don't mind. I like the smell of the scotches. Oh man, this big. Look how this one big. Oh my gosh. Big. Huge. Huge. It's broad. Gotta take all the stems. Yeah. That's a nice one. Quite a few of them are huge. There are certain trees that just yield a much bigger peppers. I don't know why. Yeah, this stem here don't want to come up. Yeah, can't leave the green part in there. Gotta get rid of it. Don't want to leave it in there. See, like this stem, you don't want to leave it in because it can, even just these few can change the color of your pepper. You need a sharp knife. Gotta take this out. Yeah, you gotta take this little part out. out again. It's not fully right, but it's okay. That's not good. Not good. I hear bees. I guess just checking out the flowers. And I see hummingbird came by since morning to get their sugar and water. I'm gonna show you the hummingbird and the bird set up over there when I'm done. Show you what the birds are doing. I mean, what set up the whole thing for them to eat, have something to eat during the day. I like to watch them. I like the hummingbird and I like the other birds. Sometimes there's a whole lot of different birds that you never see before. Well, I'm almost finished with this batch. At least the sun didn't catch me before I get inside. No good. So I'm done right there. So I'm gonna put these in a bag. Let's see. Yeah. So I think I'm finally finished with these. I can take off these gloves. Can take off my gloves. And I should just finish with my grapefruit. Putting my grapefruit. Take off that. Why is it so hot? I don't know why the iPad feels so hot. The sun is not hot, so I don't know why the iPad feels so hot. Anyway, that's that. I hope I use one of it. Well, me never cut the pepper with a small knife. Hi guys, you can post a comment. I don't hear any comments. Feel free to comment. I see 7 people watching. Nobody commenting. So I am going to get these things up and get them back inside. These are the gloves I had. No, these are the gloves I had on. That's garbage now. And I'm gonna get these peppers inside. But before I do that, I want to show you about my sauce. This is a container. Can you see it? A container I use to make my sauce. Gotta cover them. Cover the peppers. Let me use that cover. Yeah, this is a container I use to make my sauce. and it has this little thing at the top here. What do you call this again? Anyway, they use these to make beer and all of that. So I put all my peppers in here, and sometimes I do it for a month, sometimes I do it for 2 weeks, so they can ferment. So I don't just put it on the fire and cook it. I do fermented sauce. So if you have any question, you can always post them. But that's how I do on these. I have to get rid of this all this residue. So I'm gonna go inside, put the peppers in the container here and seal it back up. And then I have to put liquid in this little tube here so that the ear don't come out. I can't remember the whole story, but you gotta put. Some people put vodka, some people put rum. I might put a little rum in there to prevent anything from. I can't remember some gas or something from coming out, so the pepper ferment properly and don't spoil in there. All right, so I got. Can I open it? Yeah. Inside here, I already have vinegar and I already have vinegar and pimento. You can see in there. Onion, scallion. I didn't put no time in there. Salt to keep, to cure it. So the vinegar and the salt just cures it. You don't need to put any other cure in a pepper sauce. So carrots, I have carrots in there. Got chocho in there, and all kind of garlic, all of that, all the kind of seasoning that we use. I don't want to seal it because it's hard to open. So I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna go inside and yeah, I'm gonna go inside now and put everything together. And if you've been watching, I thank you for watching the 7 people who didn't comment.